Man, get up here in the Zoloft to get your head right.
Hey, what's up, ladies and mateys? Welcome to the Zoloft. Okay, I want to address this silly idea that the KKK has been a Christian fraternity. Wrong, wrong. The KKK have long been confused, not Christian. First, let's examine the confusion of those who think that the KKK are right-wingers. For starters, American right-wingers are capitalist. The new KKK includes the swastika as their insignia. The Nazis were socialist. This contradicts the skinheads and KKK as right-wing capitalist. The Nazis weren't Christian, and neither are the KKK. Wanna know why? Because they got a special kind of hatred for Jewish people. And you can't be Christian and hate Jewish people when the Lord and King of our salvation is Jewish. So no, Nazis and the KKK are not Christian. Also, let's examine the ranks of the KKK. Grand Wizard. Man, where do y'all have your meetings? At Hogwarts? What kind of a Christian organization bestows the title of a warlock to its executives? A wizard or a warlock relies on powers not given to him by God. A warlock is submitted to demons, not God. What does a wizard have to do with God? Being a wizard ain't godly, and what are you a wizard at anyway? Spelling, solving Rubik's Cubes? Are you a pinball wizard or something? For what benign reason do you call yourself a wizard, Voldemort? It ain't for no biblical reason. The Democrats create the KKK and give the highest officials titles like Grand Wizard, which is synonymous with warlock. And warlock means oath breaker. And considering that, many of y'all don't see the promises that the Democrats keep breaking on you, do you? Because they keep you busy blaming Republicans who you didn't elect to do anything in your community in the first place. Considering the high title of Grand Wizard or Warlock in the Democrat-created KKK, it shows that the Democrats' highest order is to break their oath with you. They sucker you with their promises and then disappear with the power you gave them, and then oppress you behind the cloak of pandering and accusations. You don't really see the connection, do you? But I hope you will. For what biblical Christian reason would you call yourself a dragon? The dragon in the Bible is the devil. But as far as I'm concerned, all this suits the Democrats who created the KKK just fine, as they are the party of deception. They are the party of slander. They are the party of violence and terror tactics. That hasn't changed. BLM is just a new incarnation of the belligerent tactics to press the policies of the Democrat Party. They have not changed. And what kind of a Christian organization needs the title of Exalted Cyclops? What kind of a Christian organization needs the title of Grand Titan? Also Council of Centaurs and Council of Hydras. Let me help you with that. None, because these aren't Christians at all. These are a bunch of pagans. Liberals have been trying to stigmatize Christians for the KKK when Christianity has nothing to do with the KKK. The Ku Klux Klan is structured on paganism and makes references to biblical scripture. And big deal if they refer to the Bible or have meetings at church. The devil makes references to biblical scripture. That don't make him a Christian. And the devil attends church more than most Christians. The devil was in the garden of God. You think he can't hold meetings at church too? Democrats hold meetings in church while being the very party that didn't want God in its platform. And just like the KKK that the Democrats created, they despise Israel. But you don't see them. You don't see them follow the same pattern as their patriarch's namesake, Satan, the accuser. The Democrats point their finger and accuse others of the very evil they themselves do, which takes the focus off of them and makes their evil deeds invisible. They got your eyes focused on the ones they accused, and you fall for it. Oldest trick in the book, man. People don't see the policies of the Democrats and how they have broken the family and perverted marriage. People don't see how the Democrats have waged a genocidal campaign on the black community through abortion. The Democrat voter doesn't see what the Democrat operatives do. They don't see that the communities where the Democrats have control had the highest crime rates, the highest suicide rates, the highest drug and alcohol addiction rates. You don't see that they control these areas because you fought for them accusing someone else, which makes them invisible. You don't see that they run the communities with the most unemployment. You don't see that they're the ones who run the areas where blacks have the highest incarceration rates. And for those of y'all who swear on the prison industrial complex, look to the Democrats who fought to keep slavery legal in the first place. You don't see what the Democrats are doing who created the KKK. You just keep yourself further blinded to them by convincing yourself that there was some switch. There was no switch. That Grand Wizard's got that cloak of invisibility on him like Harry Potter. He's walking around right in front of you and you're falling for it. What's your Patronus? Is it a mole or something? Because you don't seem to be seeing what they're doing very well. You don't see the hostile tactics of people like Scott Vogel that reflect the same belligerent tactics of the KKK exposed by Veritas Action. You're not seeing these things, just as you also don't see that there is a reason why the Democrat-created Ku Klux Klan calls themselves the Invisible Empire. And for you loyal Democrat voters who are gonna vote for Hillary Clinton, whose scandals seem to be invisible to you, and how she seems to make things disappear, and it doesn't seem visible to her voters that she's an admirer of the Democrat Margaret Sanger, founder of the biggest genocidal machine against the black community, Planned Parenthood, you don't see that you will elect the head lady of the Invisible Empire. And it's like y'all need to dip your head in a bucket of Visine or eat some carrots or something. Thanks again for listening to my observations in the Zoloft. Make sure you share with friends and family or even people who get on your nerves. Man, where do y'all have your meetings? At Hogwarts?